Maria Jimenez. At age 26, Maria Jimenez, known as La Tosca-01, headed a hit squad for Mexico's Los Zetas drug cartel and was considered Mexico's deadliest female assassin, having admitted to over 20 murders including rival drug traffickers and a police officer, as well as been involved with drug dealing and kidnapping. She didn't hesitate to take out anyone who stood in her way, but it was game over when in 2012 Jimenez was caught in an unlicensed van that matched description of a stolen vehicle. Rafaela Dario Raffaele del Theriot is an Italian mafia godmother who was the leader of a group within the Camorra family of Napoli, Italy. She was an ordinary housewife until entering the mob in 2006. After her husband, a Camorra member, was shot and killed, she took over her husband's affairs in drug trafficking, extortion and counterfeit money production, earning billions of dollars a year. When an attempt was made in her life, she survived the gunshot wounds and was given the nickname Emicona, meaning the big female kitten, because she seemed to have 9 lives. In 2012 authorities raided the homes of the Delta Rio syndicate, arresting Rafael and 65 others linked to her. They seized about $20 million worth of cars and properties. Anna Chapman. In 2010, Anna Chapman was arrested in New York for working as a spy for the Russian government. She was a sleeper agent who slowly integrated herself into New York's business and nightclub circles, blending in as a seemingly normal citizen. It is still unclear what exactly Chapman had been able to uncover, but it is said that she was a real-life femme fatale and Bond girl, using her sexuality and seductive ways to gain information. Upon being deported back to Russia after her arrest, she became a celebrity, playing up her sexy image to become a runway and lingerie model, even posing for Russian Maxim magazine. Wow, these are some pretty scary women. What if you think of this video? Give us your opinion in the comments and don't forget to click like and subscribe to our channel before you go. While you're here are some other videos you might enjoy. Thanks for watching. Al Capone. Pablo Escobar, who says only men can be bad. Here are a few dangerous conniving women that play just as raw as the boys. Griselda Blanco. Rizal de Blanco, known as the Black Widow or the godmother of cocaine, was a drug lord for the Colombian Medellin cartel throughout the 70s and early 80s. Blanco helped smuggle massive amounts of cocaine from Colombia to the United States, making her a billionaire. Is suspected of having conducted over 200 murders throughout her reach, managed to escape authorities until 1985 when she was arrested in California. She served only 10 years in prison after being deported back to Colombia. She was eventually gunned down in 2012. Melissa Calderon, 30 years of age, Melissa Latina Calderon had become the top worker for the Sinaloa cartel, Mexico's most powerful organized crime group. She worked for 10 years as an assassin and quickly rose up the ranks because of her ruthlessness. She formed her own cartel and garnered more than 300 followers who dominated parts of Mexico. She often posed in photos with her many guns and is said to be responsible for approximately 180 kidnappings and murders, after which Calderon is said to have dumped her victims' bodies on their family's doorsteps in 2015. Her fellow assassin boyfriend turned her into police to receive a reduced prison sentence. Maria Lachi Road was known as the big boss of the Camorra and of the largest criminal organizations in Italy. She was born into a family of criminals. Her brothers and even her husband were Camorra members throughout the 90s. Maria expanded the heroin and cocaine drug trade and got her family involved in the prostitution business. She bought girls from the Albanian mafia, put them on the street and kept them drugged so they wouldn't run away or become informants. When the girls became too old, she had them killed when police were hot on her trail. She went into hiding until her capture in 2001. It is said that although she is in prison, Lachi Road is still in and of her clan. Samanthaleth Wade, raised a Christian in the UK, on converting to Islam at 17. Samanthaleth Wade is one of the Western world's most wanted terrorists and suspects known as the White Widow. She has been accused of causing the deaths of more than 400 people in terrorist attacks around Europe and other parts of the world. Her husband blew himself up on the London Tube in the 2005 attacks. She is wanted by Interpol and is currently believed to be in Syria, training women for suicide missions and aiding in thief-heading propaganda videos. Claudia Hoffa, dubbed the Kim Kardashian off-crime. Claudia Hoffa exports bikinis and stilettos and just so happens to conduct a few crimes. Along the way she heads the drug trafficking hit squad Los Antrox, a Mexican gang whose assassins are some of the most feared in the world. She is known for living luxuriously and posting provocative photos on social media with her gun collection, making frequent appearances. Claudia denies her involvement in the cartel and claims that she does not run any of the social media accounts, with these supposed photos of her strong sources from Mexico say otherwise, and the fact that many photos including one of her son covered in bank bills have been posted and then subsequently removed only reset suspicions. Angie's son Clementa Valencia, Colombian Angie San Clemente Valencia, was enjoying the high life as an internationally acclaimed model until she was arrested on drug trafficking charges in 2010. When Valencia ended her romantic relationship with a Mexican cartel leader, she went into business on her own, leading a ring of fashion models to smuggle cocaine between South America and Europe via Mexico, paying them $5,000 per trip for their services. Valencia to this day denies the accusations, saying her Argentinian boyfriend was involved with drug trafficking but not enough evidence had been found to put the former model in jail for 6 years, but she only ended up serving half her time once Relisich was deported back to Colombia and barred from every entering Argentina music. Sandra Avila Beltran. Sandra Avila Beltran is one of few women to rise to such a high position of power within a Mexican cartel. Known as the Queen of the Pacific, she served as a link between Mexican